Hello and welcome to another edition of Conspirator Brock's Pull List. This is my pull list for the week of June 16th, 2021. Let's get right into it. First up, we have Batman Fortnite 0 Point number 5. Getting close to the end here. It's not a bad story. I enjoy it. If you like Fortnite, you'll definitely get a kick out of it. If you like Batman, you'll at least be entertained. So, yeah, check it out. Next up, we have BRZRKR number 3. This is cover B, I believe. I really enjoyed the first two issues, so I'm hopeful for this one and going forward. Tons of people are still going crazy for BRZRKR. There was plenty of copies of printed, all right, but it's good stuff. If you get a chance, check it out. Next up is Catwoman number 32. Ram V is kicking it out of the park with Catwoman right now. I'm super enjoying it. I do highly recommend Catwoman if you get a chance. It is definitely worth it. And Ram V is definitely a writer you guys need to be following and checking out. I'll talk about it at the end, but I did get some more of his work, and I started to read a little bit of it. But I'll get into that a little later. Next up, we have The Flash number 771. Looks like we're going back to Sanctuary, where Heroes in Crisis happened. A lot of people weren't happy about that one, so we'll see what happens in that issue. Next up, we have Home, issue 3. I really enjoyed this book about a immigrant kid who comes to America, and he has powers and stuff, and he escapes the detention camps, or whatever you want to call them, at our border. Really good story. Really hits home with what's been going on in the United States, especially when it comes to immigration. Really good stuff. Check it out. Next up, we have Legends of the Dark Knight number 2. I enjoyed the first issue, so I can't wait to dive into issue 2. But yeah, Legends of the Dark Knight. It's that miniseries title that people are like, ooh, it's good. Check it out. Next up, we have Luna number 5 by Maria Levette. It's a little trippy. It's interesting. Once it's done, I'll probably purge it, but it's not too. It's okay. Next up is another Ram V book, which everybody needs to be reading. If you get a chance, snag a copy of issue 1, issue 2, and now issue 3 for the Many Deaths of Laila Starr. Really fantastic read. You need to be reading this book. It is amazing. Try and track down a copy of number 1. Check it out for yourself, but you should just be reading it, period. Next up is apparently the spec book. One of the spec books this week. Another one is the nude cover for some random book. But this is Nightwing number 81. I'm not caught up completely with Nightwing, but I have been enjoying Tom Taylor's take on it. Really solid. They have second prints out for the earlier issues, so if you have not had a chance, I think it starts at issue 79. Go out there, pick it up, grab it. It's great stuff. Next up, we have Steve Orlando's Project Patron, or Project Patron. We don't know. We'll never know. But yeah, interesting story, interesting concept. I read the first 2 issues and liked it, so I'm going to keep going with it. Next up is a book that I just don't know much of what it is, but it's called Represent with an exclamation point from DC. This says it collects issues 1 through 7 of the Revolutionary Digital First series. So yeah, looks like just a collection of good stories. So I'm gonna check that out. I'll let you know about it at some point. Next up, we have Tom Taylor again, and that's his 7 Secrets in number 9. Really been enjoying 7 Secrets, so it's slowly unraveling, slowly adding more, building more, but it's definitely some good stuff. Next is a new one I'm gonna try from Aftershock, and that's 7 Swords. I kind of like the artwork, so I was gonna give it a shot and see how it is. Who knows? I might like it. Next up, we have Star Wars: The High Republic Adventures number 5. I've been reading these. My son's been enjoying them, so yeah. And it's the High Republic stuff, which is kind of refreshing to just kind of have seeing what the Jedi are, what encompasses the Jedi, and all that stuff. Next is a new number 1 from DC, I should say. And it's Milestone is returning, and this is Static Season 1, Issue 1. So we had that Milestone Returns one-shot, which I still haven't yet gotten to read. But we have the Milestone books coming out of it. I'm super curious to see how those go. Next up, we have Chip Zdarsky's Image book, Stillwater, issue 8. Really curious to see where this story goes. A lot has happened. People have been blown up. So, but when you're blown up in a town where you cannot die, it's just really annoying and painful. So we'll see where it goes with issue 8. Next is a #1 that's out this week from DC. Everybody needs to be buying this book. I read it 2 days ago because I snagged a copy to borrow to read. But that is Tom King, Supergirl, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, 1 of 8. Fantastic first issue. Really, really amazing. Art is just top notch. I can't remember who the artist is, and I don't want to just say the last name. Let's see. Come on, where is it? It's in here somewhere. There we go. Bilquis Evely, Bilquis Evely. Really great artist. Amazing. Need to get it. But this definitely needs to be on your pull list and get a copy. It is fantastic. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Get it. Get it. It's good. Next up is Superman Red and Blue #4. Now, before I show you this one, I ended up getting the third variant for this, but when I saw this up close and Marshall, who I work with, said something about it, I actually wanted to get this cover as well. I ended up getting both the B and C cover. The A covers are Romita Jr., so I was like, whatever, I don't care. But this is a Walt Simonson? Walt Simonson cover. And that's Superman Superman Red and Blue #4. And there's that cover. And Marshall basically said, doesn't this make you want to, like, have a popsicle? It does. The color scheme is right. You all know what I'm talking about. If you grew up with ice cream trucks or the ice cream man going down your neighborhood, so those rocket pops, man, this just brings up summer memories. But yeah, I had to grab this cover. The blue and the red and blue series has been good. I've been enjoying the just short, quick little stories by creators, and I think it's really, really overlooked for a lot of people. Hopefully, people will check it out when it's collected or in a bigger collection itself. But they're good stories. Next up, we have Truth and Justice #5, and we get a Batwoman story out of the Truth and Justice this time. All of them I've been really enjoying, even the Constantine one, which was a very wordy, I still enjoyed, but all of the Truth and Justice books have been really good. I'm really excited to check them out because it's a nice breath of fresh air for reading a different character. So, next up are 2 books, because one was we got misshipped or didn't get shipped or whatever, and that's The Visitor #5 from Valiant, and then The Visitor #6 from Valiant. Some books have had delays and stuff, or we get shorted. So I have 2 Visitor books I need to check out. So what can you do? And finally on my pull list is The Walking Dead Deluxe #17. I've just been getting these. I need to sit down and read them. I'm pushing towards having 3 trades worth of Walking Dead to read. But man, do I have a lot of stuff I gotta get through. So we'll see. My stack is almost filled an entire shelf over here, bottom to top of the shelf. So I need to be reading. That's it for what I got this week. I did pick up some variants. So I got the Batman Fortnite 0.5 B cover. It's the Amanda Connor one. Snagged that one up. And we got the premium one in, so I snagged that bad boy up as well. Catwoman had an amazing Jenny Friesen cover with the old 90s costume there. Great stuff. Brett Booth did a great cover for Flash 771. I got some second prints and third prints. So this is the fourth print for Geiger #1. So I snagged that one up. I know, I'm a sucker. It's whatever. And then I got the second printing for Geiger #2 with that nice black and white there. Nightwing 81 had a variant, so I snagged that one up as well. And of course, it's Pride Month, so we got some Pride covers. Nightwing, of course, had one there, and awesome shot. I did pick up a couple of the Static Shock book variants, and I got this one, which I actually prefer this cover over the main cover that they had. And then they had like a team exclusive variant that we got some copies, so I snagged that one up as well. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow had amazing Gary Frank variant. You should check out good stuff there, as well as a blank cover. So if I ever get to meet the wonderful Tom King, I'll have him doodle on that stick figure Superwoman and Crypto. Yeah. And the other Superman red and blue cover is this one here, which isn't the best, but you know, I said I would get it, so I got it. But we had a really good Truth and Justice 5 Pride variant for Batwoman, so I snagged that one up as well. That's pretty much it for this week's books. I did want to touch on for a minute some of the Ram V stuff. I did go a little Ram V crazy and reorder a whole stack. I know I'm pulling your stack out of Ram V's books to check out. So I wanted to, if I did this already, cool. If not, I grabbed Brigands, which is this one, and then Ruin of Thieves, which is a Brigands story. So that's 2 books there. Those are both from Action Lab Comics. So yeah, if you want, see if your local store can order it. His image book Paradiso, I picked up volume 1. Was this Essential Singularity and Dark Dwellers for volume 2. So yeah, so I'm going to check these ones out as well. I have, you know, told everybody, hey, Blue and Green, you need to read it. It's a really good, really amazing, good stuff. They just put it to print again, so be on the lookout for a copy at your local shop, but definitely pick up Blue and Green. Really good title. And he also has done these Savage Shores this is from Vault Comics. I just finished reading. This is really good. I enjoyed it. The artwork is amazing on it. Who is the? No, those aren't the people I want to know about. There we go. Sumit Kumar is the illustrator. Very great on this. It's kind of a mix of like demon-ish vampire stuff set around like the times of the East Indian Trading Company. And some of the like Indian locations there and all that. But really, these Savage Shores, awesome stuff. You need to check it out. And then finally, we got Graffiti's Wall by Ram V. So I snagged that one up as well. So yeah, so if you're, I highly recommend checking out Ram V stuff. Really good. And really done very well. So far, from what I've read, Blue and Green and these Savage Shores and his Catwoman and his Justice League Dark, really great stuff. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. Let me know what you picked up, what you're thinking, any questions. Go ahead. Be nice. Internet needs to have a lot more niceness in it than it does. You can listen to me on the Comics Conspiracy podcast. We did not record this week due to the fact that E3 happened and a bunch of video game talk. So Geekbox took over our spot for recording on Tuesday nights. But we should be back next week. But there'll be a link in the description below for you to check out our other episodes if you like. You can help me and my fellow conspirators out through Patreon at www.patreon.com/comicsconspiracy. For as little as $1 a month, you help us with hosting fees and getting products. So thank you very much to all of our Patreon backers. It helps out immensely. You can help me out a little more directly. Head over to my eBay page. There's a link in the description below, and that's where I purge stuff. I got rid of some deluxe hardcovers. If you have noticed a shift in the deluxe hardcovers behind me, man, my mouth is getting dry. And yeah, so I'm purging some of those out. So those are up there, and I have a couple more things I need to get up in time. You can also buy anything through the Amazon links here or at conspiratorbrock.com, and that gives me some Amazon money. So thank you very much to everyone who helps. You can follow me on Twitter, handles Brock Sager. I got it back. Woohoo! Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Hope everyone has a good time or is still safe out there. I know a lot of the restrictions have been lifted in places. Here in California, we lifted it, but at the comic store, we're still going to require masks for at least another month. So we shall see where it all goes. I actually went to the grocery store today and saw a couple people not wearing masks, and it still felt a little weird. So yeah, but be safe out there, get vaccinated, all that stuff. And yeah, we're getting through. We're almost there. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.